Good morning, hashtag my global family. This is Drea Beta, Coyote walking in this world, real life as little public superhero. I have a question for all of my colleagues in academia. How do you view graduate students? This weekend, I am the leader of the world's largest organization. I am 40 years old. I've been a community organizer for 15 years, an Ivy League graduate, a published author. I have held 38 leadership positions in the last 5 years, 42 conference presentations. I've held multiple roles in my community family. I'm a CEO, raising my nonprofit, having my consulting group, a vlogger with almost 20,000. End of this week, family, I'm about 200 shy, so help me reach that goal. But in meetings, especially with this one nonprofit organization, graduate students are treated like children. And I want to remind you that we have families of our own, a wealth of experience. Some of us are parents or grandparents. I have my nieces and nephews. And as soon as I graduate, my partner and I will have our own children. But we are not empty vessels to be filled. I sit at no one's feet. And this weekend, many things happen. One, a colleague thought it was okay to correct the graduate students' use of vocabulary. I use the word dehumanizing. I'm an expert in my field. I am a mentor for the Critical Race Studies and Education Association. I am a published author. I'm a researcher with multiple years of experience, not only in YPAR, Youth Participatory Action Research, and activism, literally inspired by this amazing group of students who were formerly incarcerated and went against the system. We went to detention centers and did research. I've been supporting the APS Ethnic Studies research team family. I talk about race and gender and sexuality and intersectionality and whiteness. That is my work. And this colleague didn't see someone who's been doing all this work in the community. They saw a graduate student and thought it was appropriate to tell me that I had not the right to use the word dehumanizing. And I fired back at them with my positionality and that, yes, I could use the word dehumanizing. They fired back with, oh, well, don't you use the oppression Olympics against me? And I replied, well, you attacked me first. I was qualifying that I literally have the right to use that language. So family, in addition to that, when I showed emotion in a meeting, the president of the association said that I had to act professional. When actually, family, I was being gaslit, and some of the plans that we had been working towards since July, and then again had fought for in October and won, were once again brought under question. So yeah, that brought up emotionality. And I was told by all of these old professors that emotionality is not appropriate. And I fired back. That is a colonial construct. Our people, when they steal our children, when they lock up our people, during colonial times, when my Pueblo people, our feet were being chopped off, our women were being raped, why do I have this light skin? It has nothing to do with choice and everything to do with colonization. So when both religious orders and institutions of social control, like governments, tell people of color that we're not allowed to show emotion, it is so that we can be shut down, so that we do not have the right to decry dehumanization and slavery and coloniality and white supremacy. Because to make me, a two-spirit Native American, play the white people game of act professional, this is how you do this, that, and the other, is dehumanizing to me. And to be disrespectful to graduate students and to treat us as if we have no minds of our own, we can't control our own budget, that we can't, that we're misappropriating our budget. You don't know better. That is all very dehumanizing. So I'm asking you again, family, how do you think of graduate students? Are we just fodder? Right? Are we just here to grade your papers and TA your classes? Or are we actually human people worthy of respect?